America's Eyes in the Skies could be launched from Australian soil. The United States wants to station spy planes on the remote Cocos Islands. Officials in both countries acknowledge a new airbase is a possibility, but the Australian government says it would cost money to upgrade and won't happen for years. Political correspondent Greg Jennett reports.
3,000 kilometres from the mainland, a tiny atoll with a big future in the Asian century. The Pentagon has its sights on Cocos Islands and an ally prepared to help.
We will continue to be transparent about these matters at the appropriate time.
The Cocos option has been under the radar, the least heralded element of President Obama's plan for a bigger US presence in the Asia-Pacific.
The United States is a Pacific power, and we are here to stay.
Marines move into Darwin within weeks. US aircraft will fly into RAF bases in the top end, and plans are progressing for ships and submarines to visit HMAS Sterling in the west. Now, defence officials in Washington are making it known they're drawn to the strategic attraction of Cocos Islands.
Officials, commentators should not get ahead of themselves.
Plans haven't reached ministerial level, but officials have told the Washington Post that from Cocos the US could launch surveillance planes, including its growing fleet of unmanned drones.
Strategically, it's becoming a very vital area indeed.
It's close to sea lanes transporting fuel to Asia and to Australia's northwest energy reserves. Defence analysts believe with enough money, Cocos could host bomber planes, fighters and spycraft.
With the current strategic trends, it would be well worth upgrading the Cocos Islands and doing a thorough upgrade to support Australia's own strategic interests.
Pieced together, America's plans for an increased presence in the Southeast Asia Pacific look comprehensive indeed. There's the Cocos option, the West Coast naval presence, the Marines in Darwin, together with assets in Singapore, the Philippines and Guam, to name just a few, all with assurances that it's not about containing China. The Foreign Minister, for one, warns against viewing the two powers as regional adversaries.
Something in my bones tells me that this year in particular, that notion might go off the boil.
Military planners haven't yet got that message. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.